So it's tied as we head to halftime. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. We return to the NBA All-Star Game. One half is in the books, and the second half about to begin.
And a great first half of basketball it was.
Now, it's been a lot of fun, and we'll see if they can take it up a notch here in the second half.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Durant is out there with Griffin. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Payton in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 for the West All-Stars right now. And Clark, a great competitive game so far.
Yeah, tit for tat. I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
These two teams, guys, look so evenly matched to me. I think this could go right down to the wire.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Well, that's important because this game, I think, is going to be decided by who controls the paint in crunch time.
And the basket by Harden.
Well, and the bounce pass was the key to the play.
Here's West now. They trail by 3. Curry kicks to Griffin, and the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
And here comes Irving. Here's Simmons, down low. It's stolen by Davis. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Durant kicks to Griffin. The feed to Curry. Passes it to Durant. Now Griffin inside. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 4 assists in the game.
Nice, accurate pass right into the middle.
Griffin's gotten everything to fall, shooting 6 for 6 tonight. Love with the screen on Payton. It's Harden with the drive. It's taken away by Payton. All alone. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Here's Simmons. 20 points for him. A reverse. And it ends up out of bounds. And the West All-Stars have possession. They lead by 1. Guys, this offense very effective.
Going right at them.
And this is where you just start picking apart the defense, and now you take their confidence away. You can really take control of this game.
That's good.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
Timeout called East All-Stars.
Yeah, he's trying to take the wind out of their sails here. I mean, they're on the wrong end of a bad run. They got to sort things out.
I think things were very close to spiraling out of control if he didn't burn one there.
And the West All-Stars have possession. 4-point game. The shot by Payton. That one wide left.
Finally a miss, but still 4 for 5 shooting to start this third quarter.
Harden the pass to Simmons. Kicks it out to Love. Simmons dishes to Love. 6 to shoot. It's good from long range. Love's got 11 points.
Well, unusual skill set for a big man. The long-range shot gives you such good spacing offensively.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over.
He did not look too happy about some of the things he saw on the court. So I would expect some changes here.
I think it's the right move, quite honestly. I mean, they just didn't look sharp or at their best out there. So take the timeout and give yourself a chance to regroup.
Catch up with Doris from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what the West All-Stars coach was going over with his team. The strategy included running the offense through Griffin. Their offense is most effective, coach said, when he is most involved. And they're looking for total involvement from him for the rest of this game. There's still plenty of... basketball left to play, and as we watch how these adjustments play out, Kev, it'll be interesting.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Here is Love. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Love with the screen for Harden. Drills it from outside. Harden's got it all tied up now for the East All-Stars.
He had a whole lot of space to get that shot off.
Yeah, I don't think the defender did a good job there of getting over the top of the screen.
Here's Griffin. Nice follow-through on the fadeaway. Griffin's got 6 in the quarter.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Embiid sets the pick for Irving. Embiid with it, picked up by Davis. Irving kicks to Harden. Here's Embiid. No good off the front iron.
Difficult shot from mid-range, and the defense was all over him.
Boy, I like the close out there, Steve. Well done.
And here's the East. Love with the screen on Payton. And Harden wide open. He shoots. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And now a 4-point West All-Star lead. Embiid, the pass to Simmons. Off the pick. No good. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it. And Curry has it in the corner. East grabs the miss. Harden's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Kicks it out to Love. Launches it. And James Harden with the 3. Harden's got 9 points here in the second half.
He's found a rhythm here in the 3rd quarter, Kevin. And his confidence is palpable. You can feel it. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be falling.
And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
And Simmons kicks to Harden. Nobody near Irving. Buries the long-range jumper. Irving's got 10 points in the game.
That's now a dozen straight points coming off wide open 3-pointers.
You know what it looks like to me out there, guys? I mean, it looks like all-star weekend out there. We know how much defense is played. There's actually defense during the all-star weekend, no D.
Risky shot there. Size-wise, I mean, he easily comes out on the short end of the stick, so to speak.
With the nice high release, he had no problem getting it off and knocking it down.
Now, here is Irving. 10 points for him. Curry brings the double for the lead. And it's Kyrie Irving with the three. Irving's got 8 here in the quarter.
And if their last 5 makes, all have been from long range.
Yeah, the defense has not done a good job of pressing in and denying. I mean, they're hanging back, playing on their heels. They're not being the aggressors here, and the offense is taking advantage of it.
Now here's Embiid. Irving drives in. Got that one up quick. Irving's got 15. And Clark and Steve, as we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, exactly right, Kevin. I mean, these teams just simply keep trading baskets, and as a result, trading the lead.
Yeah, neither side really able to create much of a cushion at all. So, which team can make a little run here? We'll see. Didn't that one play out smoothly?
And here are the East All-Stars now. They trail by 1. He feeds it to Simmons. Giannis back to the basket, over 5. That'll be a turnover.
After a first half where he had just 1 turnover, fellas, things have changed in the second. They're starting to pile up on him now.
The East making a switch. George is checked in for Love. DeRozan comes in for the Prodigy. John Wall's checked in for James Harden. And it's Rose in for Kyrie Irving. Aldridge kicks to Westbrook. Double team on Westbrook. Dishes it to James. The shot by Lillard, wide open. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got 3 assists now in this one. George dishes to DeRozan. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. Off the inbound. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Rose. Here's Lillard. 7 points in the game. Cousins with a screen for James. Lillard with it. George picks him up. Aldridge kicks to Lillard. His 3-pointers off the mark. Here comes Rose. Wall passes to DeRozan. He dishes it to Embiid. That's good. Embiid's got the game tied up here for the East All-Stars.
Feels like a flip has been switched at halftime because both teams now really getting after it.
And it's been a fun half of basketball, Steve.
Now here's Westbrook. Lillard with no one around. Buries it from 3-point range. Lillard's got 10 points in the game.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
2 open. That time made it look too easy.
They are killing them with that 3-point shot here in the second half.
Well, the defense fully stretched out trying to stop that shot and still not able to get it done.
Now here's James. He has 6. And Lillard kicks to Westbrook. And another shot. And the layup good by Cousins. Cousins has got his second bucket.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. Got to be relentless.
And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That'll be his second foul of the game. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Lillard attacking the 15-footer. Good. Now it's a 4-point West All-Star lead. Now Rose, and that's going to be out of bounds. And they retain possession.
You take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't collect it.
And Antetokounmpo's checked in for the East. Outside, Wall. Rose in the post, covered by Lillard. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, he's sensing this is a critical time in this game, guys.
And the West All-Stars have possession. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Westbrook. Cannot hit. Some solid defense from Rose. The East All-Stars on offense. It's DeRozan with the drive. Outside, Wall. Outside for George. And the wide open shot from Rose. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Rose has got 4 points now in the quarter. Some impressive scoring, and we still have 1 quarter to go. Who will gain the upper hand in the 4th? And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter.
Tune in this Tuesday night, February 20th. The New York Knicks go up against the Brooklyn Nets. Live from Brooklyn, it's the real deal.
We've been having a great time here, and we hope you have been too. The All-Star Game coverage continues. Thanks again for tuning in here to 2K Sports.
Both teams putting on a show.
Boy, it sure has been fun to watch, hasn't it?
James with it on the floor for the East All-Stars, starting the 4th. They've got Paul George. Bradley Beal is out there with Lowry. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Love in at center. Beal gets a wide open look. Love dishes to George. Second chance shot. It's DeRozan with the drive. It's rebounded by the West. Payton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Kicks to James. Pass to Lillard. Right side, Griffin. Feeds to James. Shot clock at 6. Offline with his 3.
Kind of rare to see him come up empty on a wide open look.
Lowry against Lillard. A fader. Love kicks to Beal. Right side, George. On the wing, DeRozan. Defended by Batum. DeRozan's shot is good. DeRozan's got it all tied up now for the East All-Stars.
Boy, this is shaping up to be a real barn burner.
Well, I think it already is. I mean, we're going to find out which team tightens up under the pressure and which one can stay poised.
Now here's Griffin. To the paint.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
The West making some changes. Davis is checked in for Batum. Durant comes in for LeBron. And Curry subbed in for Lillard. And Antetokounmpo's checked in for the East. That gives them the lead. 7 points for DeMar DeRozan.
I think he just wants to show us that he's got the whole package. The leaner, definitely part of his arsenal.
Payton passes to Durant. Back to Payton. He kicks it to Davis. Puts it up from 12, and that's good for 2.
And now both of these clubs really in a groove here.
Already a high-scoring game, but it has become an offensive showcase down the stretch.
George dishes to Antetokounmpo. The West All-Stars pull it in. Payton kicks to Curry. Outside Durant, 3-pointer. Beal pulls it in. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. The pass to Lowry. It's George on the wing, discarded by Davis. George with the bucket.
That's a big basket there, and you can expect him to be very involved and aggressive the rest of the way.
Payton outside. Outside Curry. Pass to Davis. From 10 feet out, and that one's good. Davis has got 4 points in the quarter.
That's That's a good shot for him there, but it's kind of puzzling to me that he's not calling for the ball today like he usually does. He has to do more if they're going to pull ahead. No way to mess that one up, Kevin. I mean, he powered it down with both hands.
Not this guy. He is a superb finisher.
Man, he is an absolute force when he gets near the hoop.
They've been hanging in there.
And they've got a chance right now to jump on top.
Outside Curry. The dish to Griffin. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
It's his 4th foul, and I'm sure he picked it up a little earlier than he would have liked.
And it ends up out of bounds, and they'll keep possession. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by.
Nothing too fancy, just simple execution. That's getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
I agree, Clark. They need stops, and they can't afford any wasted possessions. Those inside shots are really high percentage looks.
Here's Beal. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Here's DeRozan. Drills the elbow jumper. Now here's Payton. The feed now to Curry. Left side, Davis. Shot is blocked. Here's Antetokounmpo. DeRozan a screen on Payton. And Beal kicks to low. Off target from three-point range. And the West All-Stars have possession. Curry, good.
Boy, the floor really opened up for him there.
It sure did. A good job getting it started before the defense can get itself set.
And there's the call on Durant. New players in now for the East. Here's Simmons, covered by Payton. The three from Harden. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Davis can't get that one to fall. Irving with the ball. Pass to Simmons. Baseline try. It's rebounded by Payton. Payton's got his 6th rebound on the night. And Durant, here we go. Here's Davis.
I think we've seen the defensive intensity start to ramp up a little bit.
Yeah, I think so, Steve. A little more effort here as the game has progressed.
Here's the screen. Harden inside the three-point line. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Harden's got 24.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Curry against Harden. Dishes to Griffin. Clock at 6. Trying to get open is Davis. The shot's good from Griffin. Griffin's got it all tied up now for the West All-Stars. Love with the screen for Irving. Love outside. On the wing, Harden. Harden left side. And it's thrown down hard with both hands. None of the defenders wanted anything Clark to do with him on that jam.
And I do not blame him at all, partner. He was coming in with a bunch of steam and was ready to posterize whoever decided to get in his way.
All right, I understand, fellas, but come on. You got to challenge him a little bit at least.
Poke loose. Irving with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. And Simmons kicks to Harden. Love with the screen for Harden. Irving for 3. Count that one. Now it's a 5-point East All-Star lead. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the East All-Stars.
Boy, defensively, they've played with a high energy level, guys. And all the steals we've seen, really a result of that aggressiveness.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
Harden the pass to Simmons. He feeds it to Irving. On the wing, Harden. Outside, Irving. 4 on the shot clock. Shot from the top of the key. Bullseye. Simmons. .22 points for the Prodigy. And so here are the West All-Stars. They trail by 7. Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over.
Well, they were getting run ragged out there. Good time for a timeout. Maybe it was even too late, but this club has to regroup now.
Well, I tell you what, it wasn't pretty, and they definitely needed to take a minute to talk things over.
Check in for the East. Paul George comes in for Embiid. Irving against Payton. On its way from Curry for 2. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got 5 assists tonight. Irving drives in. Harden outside. George against Payton. George with no one around. Nails the 16-footer. George has got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, I'd like to see more. Of that from him. He's been passing up his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones he takes. He's got to be more aggressive.
Irving dishes to Antetokounmpo. They set the pick. Outside for George. Irving passes to Harden. Feeds to George. 6 to shoot. Curry against George. Here's Payton, and that one's good.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in the second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
Irving kicks to George. Simmons dishes to Harden. It's George on the wing. Left side, Irving. Shot clock at 5. With the teardrop, good.
And we're seeing right here the defense is definitely optional.
Yeah, and we're seeing which option the players are taking.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. They're behind by 7. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. On its way from Curry for 2. It's hauled in by George. Now the East All-Stars with it. They lead by 7. Harden against Payton. And Simmons kicks to Irving.
Well, it's going to be tough for them, but you have to continue to compete. It's not over. Just play, see what happens.
Yep, you can't afford empty possession.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Here's Irving. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
How about the night Irving is having? He has 20 points and 4 steals.
Well, his offense has matched his defense today. He's been excellent on both ends.
Steve, exactly right. You can't say enough about the overall job. He's been doing. Those foul shots put them that much more in the driver's seat.
And here is Payton. He dishes it to Griffin. Count it!
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I'm glad they didn't try. You don't want anybody getting hurt out here.
Fourth team foul. Harden taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Outside Curry. Durant the pass to Davis. Off target from outside. Here's George. Irving dishes to Simmons.
Hammer time! Wow. Hammer time!
Goes up high for the two-handed dunk. Putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
Oh, man. Might as well flaunt it if you've got it, Clark.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. They're down by 8. 6 seconds left in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
Well, they can call timeout. That's all they want, but it's not going to do a whole lot of good at this point.
Yeah, this one's about done. The writing's on the wall. There's nothing they can do to change this one.
Here's Rain Man. Connects from downtown.
Nice play there on that inbounds play, and it paid off with the 3.
And an intentional foul right there.
That's his second personal. 5th team foul. James Harden at the line for 2.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. So both teams making some changes here. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 7-point game. Now here's Curry. And the miss. So the East All-Stars win it.
And Kevin, such amazing talent in the Eastern Conference this year. I had a